are a returning, lovely soul. Welcome to this full moon in Leo reading and a little bit information always at the beginning. If you are returning, you already have seen that there was no new moon video because we've been guided by spirit to do only full moon videos. I will get back to that, but first I would like to welcome you all that are here. Thank you for being here, and I hope that this year will be a journey filled with growth, healing, expansion, and always finding yourself back to your true essence, where you always have been, which is always within you. This is the whole reason of this channel, diving into different dimensions, always of love and for expansion, and to have a different layer in your consciousness be revealed. So if you're here, you're already connecting with that energy. So thank you for the behalf of all humanity for having that courage to do so, because it's not an easy journey going through your awakening. And on these particular videos, we are using divination and also astrology a little bit, as Spirit has given it to us to work with the moon. So thank you for that. That was an introduction. Let's get into the information about this beautiful full moon in Leo. So the reason why we started off by not doing new moons, it was very strange. I had to do a lot of meditation, and I don't know how you all are feeling, but the energies right now are very strange. It's very tiring. It doesn't feel like the new year is supposed to be the new year as it is. And it's not really that strange when we see the information that is given to us with the planets and their position. A lot of planets are retrograding, and they are going station and direct by the 20th and the 22nd, probably when you're watching this video, because the full moon will be on the 25th. So as we're moving forward, we can connect to these full moon energy more strongly, because the full moons are in a masculine energy, and it's good that we start there, because when we move forward from the full moon, which is a lot of emotion, everything is heightened up to then move into a kind of yin energy. So we are in a yang energy when we're in the full moon, and then when we are moving through this whole, you will have 1 month ahead, because this reading will be for a whole month ahead till the next full moon. So I really want you to go through those 8 cycles, because there's 8 parts in a moon as it transits into these different 8 parts of itself. And again, this is connecting to karmic, and I've been getting this a lot in my downloads, a lot of karmic patterns. And finally that had those patterns from the ancestor has been so rigid, and they're finally moving a little bit, so we can move this energy out, because it's been stagnated for so long. To move it has been very difficult energy wise. So now finally we're moving it. So in the circle of eternity and the circle of 8, which is trying to move this energy forward. And therefore the spirit has given it to us to do the full moons only, so that we can work with that. We're working with the yang energy in the full moon, and then we are transitioning into our yin. So we're softening, letting go, forgiving, and we go through the cycles. And again, I want you to feel a safe space so that you're back here when it's the full moon again, and we can tap into what signs are we working with and what is the message. So I'm going to be reading you the cards and the message for that month, so we can be a little bit prepared, because if we know a little bit, we know how to navigate, and it's always a little comforting. So this is what it is trying to bring, a little bit comforting in difficult situation, because the difficulties, we can sometimes get away from them, but we can at least feel comfortable if we know a little bit in advance how it's going to turn out. It gives us more reassurance, even if that life doesn't really have reassurance, but it is a giving of love. That is what we want to give to you all in these, of course, always free messages. So we're going to be working with that this whole year. So I hope that you stick around. And for you all that are my beautiful, lovely returning viewers, I'm so happy to connect with you. You're all amazing and awesome. And wherever you are, I hope that you've grown since the last year, that you've found something within yourself, you've unlocked some gems that you hold in you, and that you expand yourself to the greatness that you truly are meant to be and to do here, because it's all about finding your purpose, finding some understanding what you want to do, and to be happy with it, because we're meant to be happy. We're meant to be here and to be happy, and not to be just suffering. That is only just old patterns that really need to go. So that's why we will be working with the full moons. And I will always pick these three cards because we're working with the good tarot. And I haven't studied these cards so much, but I'm going to read directly from the book. And this will be at the end of the video. So if you stick around and you want that extra message to work on your intuition, I suggest that you always think about a number between 1 and 3, which resonates with you for that month. It can be a specific month that you're connecting to a number. It can be however it resonates for you in your life. Just pick a number between 1 and 3, and we will pick those 3 cards at the end. I'm picking them now in the beginning, and we will read them at the end to see your additional messages. So with that being said here, I just want you all, I want to invite you to relax a little bit. Just find yourself comfortable wherever you are, however you're watching this. If it's earphones, if it's on the television, if it's on your phone that you're watching, or your computer, just find yourself in a place of stillness. Just be completely still. And just take a deep breath here, because I want to connect our energies here so that we can get the best message for all of you that are connecting here. So just inhale down to your stomach, abdominal, just all the way down. Just inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and do that 3 times fully. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, let's inhale and exhale. Okay, that was wonderful. Thank you. I'm sensing an energy of a little bit calmness. That's nice. You're very calm and collective. I feel like there's an energy of there's some decision that needs to be that you need to take for some of you, but you're not stressed about it. I feel that there is a calmness, but I'm definitely feeling an energy of pressure. I don't know who that was for. And I'm going to ring the bell now, so watch your ears just to open up this reading for us. As I'm picking card number 1, 2, 3, feel free to tap into your intuition to which one you feel drawn to. And this full moon is in the sign of Leo now. And I love that. I love us starting this new year. If I'm going to tie it into back what I started talking about here, is that when we're in the season of Leo, it is also how the new year is beginning, because I'm reading energies. When I'm reading energy, the new year doesn't feel like the new year at all for me. And if you are, if you were sleeping with your consciousness and you're starting to awake, you will definitely feel that the new year is not on the end of December. It really isn't. It still, to me, feels like it is still ending the year. It feels like we are starting just right now as this new moon, I'm sorry, as this full moon begins. This is when actually the new year is starting. So if you felt like you're off and you're tired, it's not strange. The weather here in Sweden, Gothenburg, has also been, I don't know if it's cold where you are, but the weather feels very cold, and it's like kind of pushing everyone inside. Like not even the weather is ready yet to, start this spring. So it's still very cold, it's very snowy, and don't feel rushed, or if you feel lethargic or tired, or if that energy is still up, that you're still sleeping in your cocoon and you haven't turned into your butterfly yet, just, it is okay. It is okay, because the more that you awaken, you feel like the year really doesn't start energetically. As I'm tapping into it, I feel February is like when we are now, the new year has begun. And astrologically, it is on March when we start in the first astrological sign starts in March. So it's very strange. I don't know how you are viewing it or how it will turn out in your reality or where you are in your journey. But definitely, if I feel like many of you has felt this tiredness, don't feel pressured, because energetically we are not stepping into the new year yet. Not even the planets are going direct. So 22nd moving forward will be the push, and that's perfect because we have it in the Leo. So card number 1, that's your card. So because we have it in the Leo, it's a lot of confidence. Leo is confidence. Leo is connecting to the sun. You can see a Leo. Leo is unapologetically themselves. So starting off with Leo is amazing. And I also want to remind you all that are, oh, that was a card that just wanted to flow out. Let's just take that one. Pile number 2. This is going to be a special message for you. An urgent message, I would say. But because it's in the sign of Leo, we can feel this pushing and this confidence to whatever it is that you're going to do. It will be great. And I also want to remind you, because I'm feeling this energy too, that whoever that you're connecting with, because when we're stepping out of our comfort zone and we're doing something different and many doesn't agree with us in our decision making, it can be as perhaps many people are falling away from your life. But what I want to say here to you is that when you're in this journey, you're also connecting with the opposite. So if you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're following your path and you're listening to your voice, and the energies that wanted to use you, they can't really use you now because you're standing in your power. Nobody can use you when you know who you are. They kind of can use you before, and when you understand who you are, then there is no win back for them. So if you're connecting as such in that energy, that you're clearing out a lot, I want to tell you that energies that are connected to you, that are more in the narcissistic, more in the ego way, those energy will also be representing here. So I want to tell you, in this full moon, if you're acting, you're feeling all of these emotions and you're clearing out, and energies that are connecting to you that are in their ego can be in the opposite. They can get over exaggerated, like someone from the past just all of a sudden telling you something very big and it's unexpected. I want you all to remember that this energy, because this is how I'm feeling it for you, that this energies are connecting to you because you're doing something different. It can be your family that is connected to your energy. It can be friends. It can also be a relationship. So take it how it resonates and what you feel the energies that are connected to you are strongest within. Okay, that was something that needed to come through. And it's, again, to read energy into words is the most difficult thing that I've ever done, to be honest. But I'm in this journey and I'm raw with you all to inspire you, but also to support you to find your true essence, okay? None of us are perfect. That is including me. So I'm trying my best, and I have no problem of showing my failures also here when things are not working out, or when I'm channeling, or when I'm jumping. So thank you for bearing with me. So let's see. So spirit guides, spirit team, for the highest greatest good of all, tell us what we need to know for this full moon moving forward for this month. What does the viewer need to know? What is the most important message? Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you to all the viewers, spirit team, that we are connecting in this way. What do we need to see and know? Okay, see, your confidence. There's again, let me just, they say wait, so let me wait. Okay, cycles. Say one more, let's do one more then, okay. Yes. For you guys, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is that, again, I'm being reminded here, it's about the seasons. You're working with the season. You're learning something new about the seasons that you haven't seen before. And you kind of, many of you don't have that confidence that you are supposed to feel and have. And I think it's a lot to do with this communication. There is a disharmony or discommunication with someone moving forward this month. And it has all to do with that the energy that is connecting with you doesn't feel confidence in the way that they want to step forward and do a difference. But this is the cycle. So you're finally moving ahead, and you're moving out of a difficult situation here. And you're being asked to have the confidence of the Leo. You need to have this confidence to trust and believe in yourself. Let's see, what is this connection and this... What is this connection all about here? Yeah, it's someone taking action and being very ruthless and very arrogant and moving. Like just as the sign of the Leo, and this card is connecting to a sign of Leo. So this is maybe a fire sign coming in here very strongly, but it is in such a way where he's falling off his horse. That is how the energy is. He cannot move forward. Whatever this energy is trying to do, it feels like it is an energy that knows that it cannot detach to you. Therefore, it is trying to come in one last time, kind of. But the cycle here has ended. Let's see. Tell us more. I'm going to do 2 cards here. Look at this. Okay, the party is over. That's what I hear. The party is over. No more nonsense here, because it's not a marriage. It's not happening here. There is something that, for some of you, maybe this person hasn't been in your life. I'm going to do one more card because I feel like it's a relationship wise. Yeah, I know it. Okay. So it is a legacy. It is a 10 of Pentacles. It's an ending. So, but it is in reverse. So it's an ending, but there is someone that wants a legacy, wants to build something, but they want to build it, and it's too late. Like, you should have thought about this long before, you know. That's what you want to say to this energy, that you should have thought of this way before than coming into it with these cards. Because this energy is wanting something that is not sustainable. And I feel like many of you have moved out of the cycle. You've seen things, you have understood these cycles and how they work. And you've completed a chapter with someone, because it was never a clear communication. That's what I feel. It was never a clear communication. But you're hesitant. It's kind of like why don't you have the confidence here to move forward? For some of you also, I feel like this is connecting with your family. there is some family patterns that some of you have gone through. So for this month moving ahead, there is a miscommunication in family, but I want you to know that Spirit is saying that Spirit is there and with all of these family members to make sure that everything goes right. So don't feel pressure that you have to do everything, because it's not all on you. If it's not meant to be there, it will just let it fall off naturally, okay? Don't try to force it. Don't try to force it, because whatever it is here with the family, it's been very rigid, and the focus has been, yeah, see, it is about tradition. This card fell out very strongly. So the problem here is tradition. A lot of tradition, a lot of religious beliefs system that has been passed down in generation, which is not working really for you or for this family, because everyone is going in different directions, and this is causing in this month um, not conflicts, but differences that can't come to a conclusion because the communication is not clear. I mean, we have Mercury going direct, so the communication should be easier. You're supported energy-wise, but I'm feeling like Spirit is trying to say here that there will not be a communication because it's not meant to be. I don't know why they're giving it to me like that. It feels very mysterious. But I want to do one more card here. Yeah, it was a lot of illusions. A lot of illusions and a lot of choices. In the past, you've made a lot of you had a lot of ideas, you had a lot of belief system, whatever it is that you've been gaslight, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, towards yourself. For some of you, for others of you, this is actually people that are using your energy, and that kind of, they're giving it to me like someone trying to switch you off lane. As you're going to one direction, they're trying to redirect you into something else, and because you're so adaptable, you can switch and you can change. You're kind of playing with different energy, and that's beautiful, because I feel this playfulness with you. But here, these energies are kind of getting irritated that they don't get you where they want you to be, because you're so changeable. The thing is here that they try to put you in different paths that you're not meant to be, but you are meant to do something different. That's why you're breaking out of these old patterns and of these old belief systems, okay? This is, you have your own inner authority telling you more what you should do. You have more faith in yourself than to relying on someone else outside of you. You can see it very clear. So these illusions, tell me more about these illusions and choices here. Yeah, you've been so closed out from your intuition. So the reason why this has even worked for you, because I feel you're very in touch with yourself, but you've been in a place of where you haven't trusted your intuition, and because of that, these energies that has been here in this power play has used that kind of against you, and therefore you couldn't make the right decision, or you haven't made the decision yet, because I don't feel like it is a clear ending. Let's see here. Okay. I still feel there is a positive note to this, because the Wheel of Fortune is upright here for you. So it is positive in that sense that you are moving in from difficulties into better times. Strongly with relationship. A relationship, or it can be a romantic relationship and family relationship, definitely. That's why I'm feeling mostly romantic. But some of you maybe have a friend that is that feels like family. So please take that how it resonates. What does the viewer more need to know about this full moon? It is a lot of emotions here. So let's just go ahead and see. 7 of Pentacles. Planted seeds. Yes, you have. We got 2 sevens here. I definitely feel like you're backed up by heaven here, because we have 7s. 7 is a very strong number here. See, the Emperor. This is the energy that I feel has, for some of you, it can be a father figure, but for many of you in this relationship, it can resemble a relationship that you had with your father in the past, for some of you. Um, for others of you, this energy is very masculine and very, very rigid, and it's kind of my way or the highway, and you're not having it. You're not having it. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, you planted seed, but this energy has been lazy. They haven't done the work. They haven't done the work to complete your energy of where you're going. That's why it's kind of not meant to be. There is something that is not meant to be. You see, there is a collaboration here. And again, I see this family picture. So someone really wants to collaborate into something, but it has to be a collaboration of understanding boundaries. And this emperor here is not understanding boundaries. Okay, let's see. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I'll give us one more card here. The Fool. See, it's a new beginning, but it is asking you not to be reckless into starting this new beginning. And for some of you, to connect with crystals, if some of you have tried crystal C, try to see which crystal is resonating with you, maybe which sign you are in or what you feel mostly drawn to. That was a side message for some of you. Let's see here with the family and this message coming in here about a marriage. See, so there's a victory. There's a victory here in knowing when this message comes into you for this month, you already know how to, it doesn't take you off guard. Like, you already know what to do about it. So maybe the picture is not clear. You're not trying to direct the energy. I love this. You have so much confidence here. You're not trying to direct energy. That's why you're winning in this, because you're not directing energy. You're not forcing it to end or forcing it to begin. You're kind of just going about it and taking one step at a time, like the seasons. I love that. And this other energy, I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't feel like you are worried so much about it, because you are moving. I want to do, let's see. Yeah, let's do these. I feel drawn to these, so I'm just going to take the cards that I'm being drawn to. I really want us to have this beginning of this month so that it's clear for you to have as a clear message as possible here. So let's tie it into these belief systems here with these illusion and not being connected to your intuition. What is this all about, Spirit? Thank you. Five of Cups. Okay, something it hasn't been satisfying at all. It's not been emotionally satisfying, but it is a religion or whatever that you chose about this, and you've been in this illusion. When you're being disillusioned here, you kind of always felt why it never felt good. It is because it was never emotionally fulfilling, but you were not in your Empress mode completely. For some of you, you had an idea. I don't know why this is coming through, but for some of you, you had an idea that someone stole. Like, someone can physically steal something for you, but it can also steal it energetically. Like, energetically feeling the direction that you're going, and they're taking that. But this idea was never successful because it was never there to carry forward. So this is for someone specific. Spirit wants you to know that don't care about that. There is something bigger and better for you, okay? That was nothing, okay? Because you have a lot of options. So this was not emotionally fulfilling for you. This month, you're realizing this. Queen of Wands, look at you. You're standing in this. You have so much energy to create so many things. The Queen of Wands is so powerful, and she has such a creative energy that she can create anything. So this illusion, even if someone took something energetically, it doesn't really matter, because you really don't even need it. You have so much more to give, okay? Because you are with Spirit. You are co-creating with Spirit. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about anything else here. You're standing in your power. Okay, let's see here with Seven of Pentacles and with this Emperor and this collaboration. Clarify these for us. Thank you. Okay, fast moving energy. Okay, fast moving energy. Let me pick one more before I say anything here. Okay. So as you're standing in this energy of this old energy trying to push and come forward, or you're working through a pattern with your father here, there's a fast moving energy, and a king of cups is helping you. Like when I get this card, it is the most beautiful that you can get because it is intelligence beyond the sharpness of the intellectual mind, the logical mind. This is more tapping into an emotional state of being. So there's a person that he's intellectually strong, but he is also emotionally soft, okay? And this is beautiful because someone is coming in here, and I feel like this is the person that wants to collaborate with families. There's some energy watching in to this energy here, and it wants to move in fast, and it feels like they both want to move in fast. So maybe you have two energies that will be with you in this month moving ahead at the same time. I don't know what that is. You guys, you have energies both when it comes to family, but strongly also some emotion. There's a lot of emotions, of course. It is the full moon, but there are emotions that have become, I don't know how to put this energy into words. I use these angel cards for us to close out in advice here. I definitely feel it's a choice, but it isn't a choice where it's difficult for you to make because you've already worked on yourself. So it's going to be a clear choice for you. I love this. It is a confidence that resembles Leo. So I love that you're tapping into that. Again, you're just being, there's something from the past coming into haunt a little bit, as into trying to make you to react. You know, these old energy try to grab you, try to grab your confidence down. And Spirit is saying, keep that going, because remember, you are the Queen of Wands energy, okay? You have that confidence, okay? Don't let anyone make you second guess that for a second, okay? So let's see, angel messages now, moving forward. See? That's what I said with the Six of, this is a clarifier, with the Six of Wands in reverse. And here you got the card saying you're currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to take your self-worth, okay? Your worth is so much more than you ever thought, okay? You have so much to offer the world, and yet you're letting this old energy to kind of talk you down. So try to speak to yourself as you're speaking to God, because God is within you, okay? You hold that energy. You're co-creating with Spirit. Speak to yourself in that way. Speak to yourself with kind words. Have that confidence, okay? Because there's nothing on these cards that are saying anything else than this is being the blockage right now, okay? So this is a reminder now, when it is the full moon in Leo, for you to be confident in yourself, trust in your abilities, trusting that you are co-creating with Spirit and that there is a path there for you. Let's go ahead and see one more message. See, you reap what you sow. Your dreams will come to fruition. See, because the Six of Wands coming here upright. Okay, you didn't retaliate with this energy. You didn't do something negative to this energy, and that's why you reap what you sow. And the same way goes to these energies. If anyone in your family or someone that has disappointed you from the past wants to come in, it is kind of reminding that you reap what you sow. If you did good, you're going to get good. If you did something bad, you're going to get that energy coming back to you. It's just it is the universal law. I want to do two more here for every pile here. I'm noticing, because we started off very strongly with these seasons, and I was speaking about the seasons before, so I feel in my download they're giving it to me that I'm doing these four piles as always, I don't plan this out. It just happens in this way. And I feel like these are the seasons here for you. Your first season here is that you're starting off this year with your confidence, working with your confidence. In your second, you are reaping what you're sowing in the summertime. And in the fall, you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. And here again, to go into our current month, this feels like a whole year, but in a month too. Uh, Expand your thinking. If you don't believe in dimensions, that you can dive into different dimensions, that you can see different realities, that you can astral project, like there's so many things here that you can tap into, and the only what's the word? Someone is twisting my tongue. Um, the limitations that you have are only those from the mind. So don't limit yourself here, okay? Try to expand, because everything is in the mind. And here you have had previous structures from ancestral that has kept you small, believing that there's nothing bigger than that. And now you're expanding. And when it happens here, also moving forward, you're connecting to the universe. You're connected. Look at this bottom card here. It is the manifestation, the best card that you can get in this deck. And I feel here, when you're coming into autumn, you are going definitely to expand yourself, maybe even connecting to someone abroad. You're going to do something big here. And also here, if you're working with these ideas, for some of you, this will happen in this month, that you're expanding your way of how you are. You understand that you can work online too. You don't have to go to a job. You don't, you've been rigid in your thinking into believing that it has to be in a certain way, and spirit is saying now you're breaking out of it, and they're asking you to expand more, okay? Because you can contain so much more information. Let's see, one more card here. See, one more card here. Let's go ahead. See, time to look at yourself. Okay, self-love. See, this is all self-love, and I feel like it's connecting to, see, criticizing yourself. You are currently, this person, this whatever father figure, if a father figure wasn't there, or if this is the person that wants to come into your life that is meant for you, they have not entered because they are criticizing themselves, that they're not worthy, or whatever it is that is connecting them to you. For others of you, this is asking you that whatever happened in the past, as you're moving forward, maybe this new relationship here with this King of Cups that is coming in here, that wants to collaborate with you, okay, wants to have this family, wants to be your one and only, the last one, you're being scared here about this, because you've known before how this went, and this didn't feel good, okay? So you're questioning this because of an old wound. And Spirit is asking you here to let it go, okay? To embrace yourself in love, okay? And understand that part of you, that you didn't do that, you didn't go through all of those difficulties because you were ignorant. You went through those difficulties because when we are in a relationship, we want to get the best out of it. And when it doesn't work, it becomes a disappointment, because there has been so much invested there. So of course it is going to hurt, and it hurts part of us. But here you are again being reminded to embrace yourself in love and understand that it is okay. You are okay just the way you are, and you deserve to have better love than you had in the past. So try to be open, and whatever it is that needs to enter, if it is a collaboration, to not be scared of, if it was an old business partner that was deceitful, that you don't judge the new partner to be the same way, because here it is a beautiful message of manifestation, but also your manifestation is going to ripple out in how you reflect of yourself. So you need to work on trusting and believing your own abilities. This is your month. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to stand in the Leo confidence and reap that energy of that true confidence and roar in your confidence without it being too in the ego sense, which I don't feel you are, but the energy is connecting to you can be, so that can maybe smudge off into you starting to be like that. So spirit is asking you to stand in firm in your energy, okay, to know who you are. This is your message for this month. I hope that it helped and it gave you clarity. Again, it's difficult to read energies into words, but cards are very helpful here. So I'm very grateful to all of those that have made these decks. Thank you for joining here. Now we're going to the three cards, 1, 2, 3. So think about which card that you pick and let's see your message. Okay, card number 1. My goodness, number 13, transformation. I love this. This is so amazing. Okay, so I'm going to read your message here. This is a beautiful card. She's blowing fire from her hands. It's a little girl. Okay, nothing remains the same. And I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. No, we talked about cycles. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I'm called to let go of the old so I can welcome the new. So there's your message. You that picked the card number 1 is definitely with the season right here with this reading, and this is what you're being called to let go. So let go and have that child energy. Sorry if you're picking up the sound in the background. I think my daughter just came home. For you, card number 2. This card fell out. My daughter just came in right now, so this is an urgent. It's like a knocking. So whoever of you that picked card number 2, this is going to be very interesting. So card number 2 is 7 of water. It's a beautiful girl there with a lot of shells. 7 of water. Pile number 2, your message is imagination, fantasy, artist endeavors, co-creating abilities unleashed. Okay? Now is the time to tune in to the infinite possibilities that exist and begin to play with them. Everything begins in the world of imagination, and I seize the opportunity to dream. I allow my intuition and desire to blend in an alchemical way, forming something new. Castles in the air can become castles on the ground when I release rigidity, bend the rules, and remain flexible and open. Limitations and boundaries give way to manifestation. Spirit never doubts the power of possibilities, and neither will I. Okay, for you, pile number 2, your message is so clear here that you need to understand that your imagination, you can create so many beautiful things if you just tune into this amazing power that you have so that you can draw this down, because you have manifestation powers here with you. So this is beautiful, pile number 2. So let's see here, pile number 3. What is your message? And we have the King of Earth. There's an older gentleman with the crown. I hope you all can see that. And the message for the King of Earth is enterprising, philanthropy, ability to attract abundant wealth, magnanimous, I hope I said that right, conscious manifestation, a reliable leader. I have trust and faith in the invisible and know it will manifest in the realm of form. the way that I need it to. Opportunities can be found anywhere and everywhere because I'm completed and committed. I'm ready for abundance and manifestation now in the world of conditions, in a form that is aligned with my highest good. I manifest all that I desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused and grounded in the everyday work required. So, this is your beautiful message, pal number three. It's just keep reminding you here that consistency really pays off, and you are going to be so abundant in the future and have everything that you need because prosperity is at your door. But again, consistency and work, and knowing that as you work towards your goal is going to help you in your manifestation. So these are your messages, 1, 2, 3. I hope that these messages helps you into this full moon in Leo. So make sure to be kind to yourself and acknowledge yourself and all your small wins, but also to be kind to everyone else that is going through difficult time, because full moons can actually make us act a little bit crazy. That's why it comes from lunar, lunatic from Latin. So just be patient with people if they're acting out, and be compassionate also to yourself. It is a ripple effect. So thank you all for being here. I'm happy that you joined this far into this reading, and I hope that this message helps you. As always, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and have a wonderful day. Sending love your way. Bye, everyone.